Okay. Back to Denerim.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
My vet called. We're starting more medicine. Up.
There! More of the fiends ahead!
Oh shit. No. I leveled up. Oh.
You forced our hand.
Nice.
Very well.
What do I need? I need nothing. I'm fully leveled up.
It shall be done.
Orzammar has heard your call. We march for you, Warden. We march for you, Warden.
Nice. Wait. Or actually, let's give you some health because you die. We don't want you to die. What's this? Okay. I was supposed to go to our Lehman. Shit. I forgot. Save, don't crash, please.
Ow.
What? Stop fussing with it. You'll make it worse.
It itches.
Yes, it's healing. Don't touch it.
But it's distracting. Can I rub it through the bandage? That's not really scratching.
Alistair, if you open that wound up, I'm not going to heal it again. You can just treat it yourself. And if it festers, weeping bloody pus, and burns like the flames of Andraste's pyre, don't come to me. All I'm going to say is, Alistair, didn't I tell you not to touch it?
It won't really fester, will it?
Why don't you try scratching and see?
I guess it doesn't itch so much now.
Bless. The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal, but know that the sun always...
Dump the bags.
Very well.
Nice to see you again.
I found these scrolls in the winter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in
Be
any
careful.
event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let
Here
me
you go.
examine it. I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Mafarat's final days, and perhaps more.
As in Andras's husband.
I know, it's remarkable. The same Mafrath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
How long will it take to decipher?
It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
Nice. 12 sovereigns. Wow.
They came at me. It's not my.
It's not my fault.
With me, us, right? I mean,
Good to see you again.
going to disappear, right?
Excuse me.
Cursed by the Maker. Those who bring harm.
Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash, you piece of shit. Don't crash. Okay. Hello.
I didn't expect to see you so soon, my friend. Do you bring good news? Is that? Oh, there's some dust on. No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean?
Grueling, there were tests.
Tests? Interesting. Very interesting. I have spoken to the Chantry. They were very interested in organizing an expedition, and I am to lead them. We are to study the temple and open the way for pilgrims. Isn't it exciting?
Yes.
You made this all possible. I could never thank you quite enough, but I'm certainly going to try. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. Waylon was here to see all this. My own expedition, my own team. I can't wait to get going.
Don't you wish Valen was here?
He would be as excited as I. Such childlike enthusiasm, that boy. Anything I do from now on, anything I discover, I shall dedicate in his memory.
Why haven't you left on the expedition? I mean, we just talked to him. Have you learned anything more about the urn?
No, I haven't been able to go back. I am rereading all the books and manuscripts, though. Having been there, some cryptic passages are finally making sense. Oh, come by any time you like. After all, I owe this all to you.
Yay. What did you give me? Elf fruit? Okay, so now we go back to the Earl of Redcliffe. Ooh. It's okay. We don't have to save the Hala. I was thinking, oh, let's go back and save the Hala. Oh, wait. And we can also go to Wade's Emporium and give them the Drake scales.
Welcome back. You looking for fine armor?
Can Wade make something with his Drake scales?
No, no, he can't. Did I hear right? You are a woman. You have Drake scales?
Yes.
Look at this, Haren. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately.
Are you sure you can make quality armor with this?
I'd stake my life on it, friend. Where is your humility when we really need it?
I'll pay 10 sovereigns extra. Make it good and quickly.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Haren. Think of it. I'm trying to stop. I've barely even
Oh, get back to work.
How much longer?
Wade is working, but he says you wanted...
Okay.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords
Okay.
just drum the
Yep.
captain said.
Yep. To the tavern. You'd think the city of Denerim would not look up. I started shit talking and the game crashed. Shows me. Okay. Right.
What can I get you, stranger?
Hello.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
There has been complaints about you.
Complaints? We have...
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
And you drink here, the dogs have much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. So long as we're paying, they're serving.
Wouldn't you prefer a bar with more women?
You may have a point. Bar woman, you and your women are too old and shriveled. Or...
Okay.
The irregular... Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Good job clearing those louts out.
Edwina sends her thanks for... Mind you, here's payment.
Nice. Okay, and now we go to Redcliffe Castle. Up.
Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead. Trap right ahead.
You should run while you can.
It shall be done. Trap right ahead.
That's a lot of traps right ahead.
Trap right ahead. I'll do it. Mm-hmm. I'll do it. I shall. As you say.
You're just leaving the corpses here? Okay.
You return. Might you have news?
I found the urn.
You have? Wonderful. Let us go at once to Eamon's side and see if the urn's healing powers live up to their reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it.
Baby.
This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
I need your help against the Blight. That will do.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
As you wish.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest...
I wonder if it's better. Thank you, Your Grace.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cousland, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
But you can unite the nobility against Loghain, can't you?
I could unite those opposing Loghain, yes. But not all oppose him. He has some very powerful allies. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
But once everyone learns what he's done...
I will spread word of Loghain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Loghain's allies pause. But we must combine it with a challenge Loghain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Loghain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
You intend to put Alistair forward as king?
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Loghain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Loghain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
My blessing? Why do you need my blessing?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the Urn of Sacred Ashes. it's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the Landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Loghain without you. Surely you see that.
Do you think the Landsmeet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the Landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
And what do we support now? What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the Landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
It seems we have little choice.
Very well. We'll send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
No. He has cooperated willingly, though he has little choice.
You damn him with faint praise, I see. Then there is nothing more to say. Jowan, I hereby sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans.
No.
I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Cousland, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The Blight is why I'm here. With Caelan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Anora rules, let her speak for herself.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
I don't accept the sympathies of deserters and regicides.
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason for anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, after Urian's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. Truly, it is an embarrassment of riches.
I demand blood rights. This man murdered my family.
You have no rights. Your family surrendered them when I revealed them to be traitors to the king.
You think you can slander my family to my face?
You are either very bold or very stupid to threaten the Ten before witnesses.
Enough, Cousland. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Get fucked. What efforts can there be when you outlaw the Grey Wardens?
Cousland depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
Oh, is that all I have to do? No pressure.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
How killed my family? I can't let him get away with it.
I would not ask you to. But bear in mind that he will be well protected by his alliance with Loghain. He always seemed the kind of man who enjoyed kicking stray dogs. I would not have thought Loghain would trust him. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Hero of Redcliffe. Standard bearer. I don't know what that is.
It shall be done. This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Something I can help with?
Nothing.
I hope all the accommodations are to your liking, Warden.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
So many visitors, so many chamber pots to clean.
It shall be done.
Oh, if they keep tracking mud up here, it's going to take a month to get it all out.
Is it true there's a prince?
This is a nice... What's on your mind?
Nothing.
It is no...
Are you looking at the painting?
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan? As you would...
What do you mean we're out of eggs? Don't those chickens know they're laying for an hour?
What's the point in scrubbing the pots if they just get dirty again?
Alana, or I'll have your heart.
Estate exterior.
His Lord
flagship sends no notice he's coming, and now the house is full of guests. Undrasty preserves, this will be the death of me.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
Are you from Denerim?
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I...
Okay. Where is Alistair? Ah. Oh.
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Honora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Honora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no?
She worries, no?
She tries to speak with him. He does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
One sec. I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to how? A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denham is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
How is a lunatic?
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
She has soldiers.
If the palace guard besiege Howe's estate, my lady will certainly be killed before they can reach her. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Earl Eamon.
Would Logain kill his own daughter?
We may have no choice but to trust Honora. The Queen is well loved. If Logain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
This could all be a setup.
I fear if this is a trap, we are already caught in it. They can kill Honora whether or not we act, and blame her death on us. Few would believe our word over Logain's. We can only defend ourselves with the Queen in hand.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Something you need, my dear? Of course.
Oh, you don't want to talk about being king?
I'm glad you decided to help. With Honora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Logain.
I don't trust this Erlina.
She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Honora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Honora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Logain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
Can they frame me for her murder if I break in?
No more easily than without you there. There will be none to see it, save those who are already loyal to Logain. And given your reputation, Warden, I think Logain knows it's safer to carry out his plots far from where you can disrupt them.
What do you know about Queen Honora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Do you truly think Logain's daughter would turn on him?
From Erlena's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Honora speaks out against Logain, Hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet. As you like.
No. Hmm? Oh.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire.
What comes, my friend?
Have I sold everything I don't need? Some of arcane turtles. Elite? Two-handed, okay. Leader's plate. Wow. Okay. No. Yeah, it's worse. Of course it is. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The owl used to come here in the winter when I was small. I slept with the hounds.
I believe Arl Eamon's father had that fountain built. First one in Denerim. Of course, after that, all the other nobles had to have one.
Earl of Denerim's estate, Earl of Redcliffe's estate. I thought I could. I want to go to the alienage.
Would you stop correcting me? I know the chance I was sacrificing.
Oh, there we go. Oh man.
Maker does not bread sinners. Would you stop correcting me? I know the chance I was sacrificing.
Don't. I can have my father send you south to fight.
Another victory for the Regent at Larkus Valley, so everyone is saying. And just about
As you say.
By order of the new Earl of Denerim, no one is to enter the alienage.
Earl Howe wants to keep people out, does he?
There's been an elven uprising. Knifears even have the gall to attack the Earl's only son. Killed him in cold blood. With the whole Urian family dead, the Regent appointed Rendon Howe of Amaranthine the new Earl of Denerim. First thing he did was lead a purge of the alienage. There's a mess in there. Now on you.
Hmm.
The alienage is closed.
Okay.
Be on your way.
I guess I can't go yet.
There was a riot in Hardweather last night. Spoke to a merchant who just came from there. I heard there was another. I have something for you.
You have something for me?
The market district is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Aw, thank you.
You're here about your order?
Yes.
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work... Wade, please leave the customer alone.
Can you make dragon scale armor?
You just don't know when to quit.
What? Today...
Yep.
I feel just giddy.
Patience? Now, what? Absolutely. I... Sure?
Heavy dragon scale. The strongest armor you can make.
Excellent. There you go.
You did. Of course.
Yeah.
Wade, please leave the... You...
I've been thinking... You worry too much.
Okay, what did you give me? $350, huh? Almost good enough. Maybe for Alistair. Nope, not even for Alistair. Okay. That's a shame. Wait, why can't you wear it now? Okay, you have to do a trick. Nope, garbage. Okay. All right. Ugh. Okay, I guess. Shame. Don't crash.
One life, one death. There is but one God, and He is our Maker. They are sinners.
As you say.
Okay. We've been everywhere, right? Let's go here. Up.
Trap right ahead.
And so here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. Where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very disappointing.
Zevran who?
Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Of course I'd need to be dead first.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
We must not exhaust our supplies.
Now the boots.
Down you go! I'm going to enjoy this! I'll cut your legs out from underneath you! Die! I'm gonna... Now for my favorite! Let's have at it! I've been itching for a good fight!
Large caltrop trap.
I still remember my first battle.
Hmm. Master Assassin Food. Health regeneration. Ooh. Maybe 4. Nice. Too bad there are not 2 sets.
It shall be
There
done.
it is. Taliesin is dead. And I am free of the crows. They will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
That's a good thing, right?
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
Don't you want to stay for the treasure?
All right. You make a convincing argument. You do seem to stumble onto treasure on a regular basis somehow. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
As you say.
Nah. Okay.
I shall do it. It shall be done.
I didn't want to take him to that mission, though. I wanted Liliana. Bro, can I change? I cannot. Can I leave? Over here. Let's talk to Zevran.
I did not thank you. It occurs to me now that you have freed me from the crows, and yet I did not think to thank you for it. No matter why you did it, it was done, and I the benefactor. So, thank you.
We are friends, Zevran.
You say that so quickly, and yet it is an odd thing for me to hear. In the crows, we do not have friends, and yet here you are, and I cannot help but consider you such.
I consider you a friend as well.
Then allow me to say this. What we are doing here, stopping the Blight, I cannot think of anything I have ever done which is so worthy. I intend to see this through to the end with you. After all, someone must take responsibility for preventing your untimely death. A suitable task for a friend, yes?
I think that's an excellent idea.
Now, isn't that odd? Just a year ago, Taliesin was telling me, Zevran, why are your plans always so horrid? Planning has never been my strong suit. Now, killing and lovemaking. Killing and lovemaking and witty retorts. Those I am better at. I forget where I was going with this. Well, no matter. Your wish? Whatever you'd like to ask.
Care to tell me about the last mission now?
Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the Crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
What happened?
You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
And then what?
One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
Uh-oh.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought. But she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
Why?
I convinced myself it was. Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
I'm so sorry.
I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Why would he do that?
To rub it in my face, perhaps. That I was nothing. That she was nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened. And here I am.
I'm so sorry.
It feels good to speak of it to someone. I swore I never would. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
You owe me nothing.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about.
No. Okay, Liliana. Nice. Right.
Something you need, my dear?
It is begun. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Indeed. Why can't I just go straight here, huh? Alright, I think I'm going to stop here. Take a break. We might stream later, I don't know. But I'm stopping Dragon Age Origins right now. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Bye-bye.